Hello. We're continuing with part 2 of these 3 things about hunger. Last time we talked about physical hunger. This conversation is about emotional hunger. Emotional signs can be really confusing when we think about hunger. Triggers can be environmental, the smell of food, driving past a restaurant, being in a meeting and seeing other people eat. So there's physical triggers that are emotional in the basis. It might not be that you actually are hungry, but it's an emotional trigger of environment that makes you think you're hungry. Triggers can also come from society, with dinner, with friends, that maybe you go and you think you're just having coffee and everybody's eating and they're eating, or you walk in a restaurant and you notice what other people are having and you think, well, I guess I should eat. So it's a little different than environmental because it's sort of an external pressure that you feel that you should eat when you might not really want to. It could be holidays, it could be gatherings after church or at an event where you just know you're supposed to eat, whether it be Christmas cookies or something else. It's a time that you're supposed to be eating, and so you eat. Different from physical hunger that I talked to you a minute ago. In the second form of hunger, when it's emotional, it's confusing because the signs aren't necessarily clear. It could be emotional feelings like boredom. You find yourself walking to the refrigerator and opening the door looking for something and you don't know what it is because it's not being driven by actual physical hunger. You're just looking. Boredom hunger. It could be stress. A lot of people I work with are stress eaters. Eating calms them down, and that makes sense because eating kind of sets you. Some say sedates you or seats you, makes you more solid when you feel full. So some people turn to food for stress reasons, not physical reasons. Negative self-talk, almost punishing yourself with food. I'm going to talk about eating disorders on these 3 things. But an emotional response to eating when it's not physical hunger could be lonely, angry, stressed, bored, tired, and comfort. I mean, food is a very predictable, comfortable thing, which we often turn to, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you need to be aware that you're eating for reasons other than physical hunger. But it is a type of hunger, and many people experience it. So there are other things that can happen with emotional eating, and the key is to just look at it with curiosity, not judgment. You're just trying to look at it and think, I find myself eating when I don't feel physically hungry. I wonder what else might be going on. This is the second part of these 3 things about hunger. First was physical. This one's about emotional. The next one, we're going to talk about confusion of other physical things that might be going on that aren't hunger.